Welcome back to Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Today we have a big red oak log. Look at the size of this thing. That is a big log, and I got to get that up there on the sawmill. And this is 4,000 pounds. That only lifts 3,000 pounds. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I drug it over here. I used the skid steer and I kind of got it rolled onto the forks on the ground and just drug it, but yeah. So let's get to it. I have no clue, man. No clue. This is like a 30-inch red oak. This log here, that log, that was the base of the tree. That right there is the second log up from this one. There's a 6-foot section missing off of here that was just too big for me to get in the sawmill. Actually, it's missing off this end. Yeah, so it went out bigger here, okay? This big log came out, went bigger here. Then there's that log there. This one has, I'm guessing this was a power cable, you know, like a power line running to something. And it goes into the log there and it comes out there, and I'm guessing right here in the middle, I'm guessing there's an insulator in there. So yeah, when we cut that log, that could be a good one. And then this is the top log. So you've got 40 some inches, 34 inches. That log over there is 32 inches, and this one is 30 inches wide. So big chunks of red oak. And you can see I had to put ant poison on it because there's some bug holes and I'm not taking any chances. So let's see if I can get this up on the mill. By the way, I don't know if I said this before, but it's 80 degrees out here and 80% humidity. I'm soaked already. So you see there's a crack on a slant. I gotta roll the log, turn the log, and then slide it back over. Okay, so I got this big log up here on the mill. That was kind of a battle. It's really hot and I'm sweating like crazy, but it's up there. So we're gonna try and cut it. This one is gonna be slabs. The guy who got me these logs, he wants a 3.5 inch thick, 24 to 26 inch wide, straight side slab. So for a countertop, great big square countertop. Give you all a quick peek. There's the wood. This is a long log. This is almost 13 foot long. I know it's hard to tell how big this log is, but there's one cut all the way down the log, and the sawdust is full. So that's 5 gallons of sawdust from one cut. That's a big log. Oh man, I can't even move it. Really? How can it be that heavy? Yeah, well, 12 foot long, I guess, huh? Wow. Ooh. Big piece of wood. Let's throw some water on this thing. Here's the log. There's my light shining in the log. There's the other light. I'm gonna have to get up on this thing to show you. Wow. All right. So we're gonna walk along here, block out the light. Here's that crack starting to come through already. You can see there is a little, oh come on guys, there is a little ray fleck right there. We're not really into it yet, but we're getting there. This is where I stopped to go empty the sawdust, and the blade set for 30 seconds and turn the wood black. And there's the other end of the log. And there's that crazy slab I just took off. That thing's enormous. I don't know how heavy these slabs are, but I'm up here getting a tan from this light. Good thing I got my hat on. I'd get sunburn on top of my head. So, I don't know how heavy these slabs are, but I will figure it out and show you. And Beth, look, dirty footprints just for you. I walked on a log. There's no way. What is with these bugs? Look at this. They like the wood. All right, I can get one more cut. I think I'm above the dogs enough. This one, where's the pith? This one's gonna have the pith in it, a big crack in the pith. So I guess I'm cutting it out like 3 inches thick just to get all of that in one slab. Yeah, there's a little hollow going on there. But there's also, get the shadow out of there. There's also a lot of that going on. Quarter sawn. That's gorgeous stuff. That's pretty stuff there. I don't think I can push that at all. Oh, I can push it a little. Let's try this side. Wow, that's enough of an edge to lift it. Neither one of these slabs, either the one I took off or the one I'm going to get off of here, are going to be any good except for epoxy slabs, because I mean it's rotted. Big rot areas like there and there. But sure is pretty wood. Let's go this way. Look at that. Sure is some pretty wood. So, can they be used? Oh yeah, definitely. But not without epoxy. That's the one good thing epoxy is that you can take a piece of wood like that and make a countertop out of it. So I don't know if that's what Cliffy's looking for. That's what I'm getting out of this log. There is a solid slab there that I could cut a 24-inch wide, but yeah, the big slabs in this one aren't that great. That big crack turned out to be an ant home. So that was kind of a disappointment, but that's gone now. Everything now, I mean, if I cut a 2.5-inch slab, everything under that's going to be solid. Should be pretty nice. Let me sticker that, and we'll flip this over and finish cutting it. I had to flip those two things over against the log over there. These two slabs here. I had to flip them over because I stacked them on there wrong. So that's what all that shenanigans was about over there. It worked. I didn't have to get out of the skidster to do it. But I'm going to have to get out of the skidster to roll this over. And my cameras keep turning off because they're getting too hot out here. See, that one just turned off. I knew I heard it. This one powered itself off. It got too hot. It is the next day out here. Yesterday the cameras overheated, they got hot and they gave out on me, and you know, I mean, I could have kept going, but the cameras, you know. So we're here again today and we're going to finish this log, but I wanted to show you something because I don't believe this. This is so cool. I hope you can see the color. That is green. I don't know if it's like moldy because it was a little wet, or I don't know what that is. I've never seen red oak turn green. It's green red oak. And that goes all the way down. I mean, look at this. These are kind of yellow, so I know the color isn't the greatest on these cameras, but I'll try and enhance it in the video a little bit. But yeah, it's green all the way down. Green side up, right? Nope. I'm going to use those straps and I'm going to roll this log over. And we're putting this side down and we're going to cut it from the other side. All right, here's the slabs. Here's the top two. It's pretty wood. They go way out there. And then here's the middle ones. You can see this one's quarter sawn. I hope you can see that. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. So, but both of these, when you get up to this end, this is the one with all the bug holes, and you can see the bug holes here in the corner. There's the damage there, but this one, it's got a rotted edge there. That'd have to come off, so I don't know if I'm going to get a 24-inch wide, 3-inch thick slab, but we might. See if we can see what this bird's up to. Oh, you're not on there very securely. That's better. Right there. Tell me what you see in there. I can't tell. Oh, there's more eggs. How many times a year do birds lay eggs? Take that inside. They were eating my log.